Hi, beautiful souls. Today I'm sharing a little light on documenting your journeys, documenting things that interest you, and how to apply yourself with intention if you do documentation and documenting. This is something that I have done thoroughly through over the years. I have documented both of my dogs' journeys in different ways, like their diets. I'm trying to actually think when I first got into documenting and keeping a journal of progress and improvements. I'm not sure if it was years ago when I lived in Brighton, and this was the second time that I had allowed myself to get overweight. The first time I lived in Fuerteventura and I'd got very big. And then when I moved back to England, I went on a real health kick, but I didn't document it as such then. But this particular time in Brighton, I'd allowed myself to get big again. I was drinking and eating at not the right times and that sort of thing. So I had gone to a gym and they said keep a food diary. So I kept this food diary and I was really, really good at writing down everything I ate, everything I drank, what exercises I was doing. And then I started to notice that I was making great improvements. So from then I began to document things throughout life. But as an observer rather than as a manifester and creating what I wanted to achieve, I was reacting to what I was doing. And this is what I want to get at and what I want to get into, is that often when we document things, we are responding to what we are observing. So we are impartial to the outcome, or at least we want a positive outcome, but we are really going, well, now does this work? Does that work? We're kind of being scientific in a way. And yet we know, because, well, I say we know, but actually the jury's out on this because there's so many different levels of thought and different avenues of thought. But in quantum physics, nothing is changed without the participation of the observer, because it's the observer that influences matter, or influences energy, I should say. So this is what I want to get into. If you are documenting your journey, your path, whatever it is that you're wanting to improve or that you're wanting to grow from, remember to do it as something that is fun, or if you're doing it with your work, remember to do it as something that is interesting. But when it comes to your actual day-to-day living, your life, and you want to make it as magnificent as possible, yeah, remember that you are the creator. You create your life. You're creating every single part of it. So if you want to create a life of good health, of joy, of success, you have to believe that it's yours. You have to know that it's yours, and you have to send it out there through your heart. Not be observing and taking a back seat, kind of like yesterday when I was talking about the angels. You can see the angel outside of yourself and ask the angel for help and assistance, which works, and it's powerful. But then there's a difference when you embody the angel and you feel the angel within, because we are all one. And then you create from a completely different space, and you send that energy outwards, and that's empowering, and that's an empowered way to live. So you either live an empowered life by creating what it is that you want, or you live a powerful life. You can live a powerful life by documenting and improving and learning from things. But that's only going to take you so far. Divine humans and the future, with, I say the future, the past, the now, everything now, New Earth now is not about these documentations. Those things should just be there for enjoyment, for enjoyment's sake. Just keep those for enjoyment's sake. But New Earth now, everything now, is about you being more creative about how you are living, how you're expressing yourself, and being very careful about the words you use, how you use them. And it takes a lot of discipline to draw everything to you, being aware of what you say. I mean, often it's only when we say something that we hear it and go, that's interesting. Cancel, clear, delete. I don't mean that. I choose to say something more empowered, something that suits not only myself but the collective. So just be aware. If you're wanting to create something, or if you're wanting to improve on something, you can document for the joy of it. You can document if that's where you are at that time. You know, there's no wrong or right to any of this. I mean, documentation, and I will be, you know, I do it because it's interesting. I find it interesting. But in finding it too interesting and being too much of an observer, then you miss the point. You miss the point. You are the one that's creating it, and you can create whatever you want. If you want your dog to be improved, you just have to see that your dog is improved. You don't have to write down, well, I gave them this and I did that and da 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 da. You can create the dog you want by your powerful intention. The thing is, a lot of dogs, they don't have somebody with them to be able to master their energies and their energetics. So that's my message for today. I send you all lots of love and wish you well, and I shall speak to you soon. My name is Zaza. Bless you. Thank you for watching.